Let me tell you some of the messed up dreams that I have sometimes. Just the other night, I was in this incredibly dangerous and treacherous environment. That's the theme. The whole place is seeded. There's a cabin in the middle of the woods, out in nowhere, surrounded by hills, some grass, maybe a few trees. Other than that, it just looked barren as all hell, and nobody in their right mind would stay there unless they were fleeing from the country or something. It looked seedy as hell. It was haunted too. I saw ghosts everywhere, and they were out in the open. They were not shy of coming out, and I think I've been attacked by a few of them. At least they made an attempt. There are also living people there too, which I don't understand. There was even a lady working in the register, like this place actually was open for business. It's a wood cabin out in the woods. Initially, I just thought it was a rundown, abandoned sort of place, and I found there's actually people in it. There's a lady working the register. There's a few vending machines that are filled with snacks and whatnot. The place has food. You're not gonna die there from starvation. You still are required to buy snacks, though. It is a place of business, it looks like, and it's open. But the kind of people I see around in there is just spish. So I have this one guy come up to me. Seems kind of flirty, like he wants to take me out back to some place. And I know what it was running through his mind. I know what he wants to do. He wants to put two and two together, which I've had people hit on me before, and on VR chat, usually I'm quick to kind of help them out, right? Even though this has nothing to do with VR chat, this looks like a real-life place. I check his profile VR chat style. He's fucking 17! I'm like, it's a trap! It's a trap! Do not go with him! So I tell him, go play with your friends. They look like they're about the same age. There's an old cash register that had about $10-15 in it. A $10 bill and a $5 bill. That was all I was able to see. Maybe there was more? I don't know. I pull it out thinking, oh, wow, sweet. I'm like, wait. I'm gonna have this checked. So I go to the lady at the register, and I said, can you examine these for me? And she reads them, and I literally hear her say, she's comparing, these bills to other dollar bills. I assume she's checking for counterfeiting. She says, these ones aren't the same color as the rest. I said, oh, great. You mean it's counterfeit? And she said, yeah. So we got counterfeit money in old drawers. This was a den of crime. There were illegal operations run from this place at some point, and they probably still are. I mean, that explains the quality of my company in this establishment. The ghosts in the place were only slightly shy of human contact. I literally saw some of them watching us voyeur style. They're waiting to see what we do. But I can see them. I'm like, I know you can see. I see you watching me. They just weren't bothered. I think I've been attacked by a few, kind of like in the quiet. They try to come get you, but if you suddenly turn around, you seem like, I didn't do nothing. Yeah, that's the kind of place it was. Did I mention it was seedy as fuck? This one guy, he apparently was teaching a class or something. He seemed to be a high school teacher of sorts. I get a complaint from him saying, why are you picking on that one kid back? I'm just like, this place is dangerous as fuck. Holy shit. He tried to hit on me he's a fucking minor. You need to get your kids under control. It's like, this place is dangerous. You stupid motherfucker. Now, half of these conversations I had are not what it actually said. There are thoughts that were running through my head. I didn't speak for most of it. That tends to be the case. I'm very quiet in my dreams. I guess it's out in an abundance of caution in a strange and often hostile environment. But if it weren't for just how cloak and dagger the place is, it's a fucking den of crime. I swear to God. Counterfeit money. You got kids trying to get up the mischief. I mean, it's a perfect environment. It's away from civilization. It must be 50 miles out in the woods away from the nearest town or city. I mean, it's that kind of place. And, like, at the back I see heavy industrial equipment. Like, wait, this place was a science lab too? Did they make, like, chemicals? Is that why they're out in the woods? Was it a biohazard? Was it a threat to life and limb? Were they working on nuclear rods back here? I swear to God. Some sort of biomedical engineering lab or something. It was a weird place. Oh, how would you like to stay out in the woods? Come here, at this lovely place. Oh, by the way, we've got dangerous chemical plants in the back. Don't go poking around there if you know what's good for you. Oh, great. Yeah, that's comforting. As if there weren't enough things to make a dangerous place more dangerous. My dad arrives at the end, and in his car, I'm just like, take me away from here. This place is lost. It's like, I do not want to become one of the ghosts I've seen here. There's this place, there's scary dreams, there's nasty dreams, and there's dreams that are just all around unpleasant. I'm just like, I don't like the environment that I find myself in. It is cursed. It is seedy as fuck. There's all sorts of unscrupulous individuals here, and the cashier and probably some of the other people working here just don't see it. Yeah, that was my adventure for the night. Hope it entertains you guys. Storytelling with Sibernethy. Story time on the warped and awful dreams sometimes that he experiences. I'm used to nightmares, so it don't bother me that much. It's just entertaining for a story. But let me know if this appeals to you. Let me know if you want to hear more crazy stuff like this. I'll be glad to share my story.